Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly Live. It's Thursday night, 7 p.m. And I got a great show lined up with an awesome special guest, Bob Fiore from the Rhode Island Drone Meetup Group. And I got to see him briefly at the Northeast Drone Meetup. You know, I didn't really get to hang out with him, and I would have liked to have done that. But that meetup was just so successful. So I got to say it again. I've said it many times already. I got to take my hat off and say congratulations to John and Josh and Steve Janess and Holly and Mark Fisher and everybody who was involved with that meetup. It was just a great time. I think everybody will agree with me. The weather didn't cooperate on Sunday, but that's okay. But it did cooperate later in the day on Sunday. And I know I had left already, but certain guys got a chance to fly an awesome sunset at the state capitol building, which I flew on Friday. If I lost track. That weekend was a whirlwind. So, but anyways, good to see everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Really, I know you could be doing a lot of other things or watching the 7 o'clock news or whatever. But anyway, I tell you, I can't believe that we are planning the South Florida Drone Meetup. We start planning it before the event even ends. And we got commitments for sponsors already. But if there's anybody who doesn't know when it is, it's going to be next April 10th to the 13th, 2026. And we're going to have it at the same location, Jensen Beach Causeway Park again in Jensen Beach, Florida. We're keeping the price the same. It's free. So, you can't say you can't afford to come other than, traveling expenses. But it wouldn't be a success if you didn't come. But I got to say, I have 110 people on the list already that signed up for next year. So, and we'd like to keep it around the same, 150 or so, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we encourage adults to bring children. We try to really, really emphasize that. We want to get more kids involved in this event. But we got giveaways already, so I'm going to show these again. I show them just about every week now. But we got Neos that we're going to be giving away. And this one right here was donated by a John, Connecticut Pirate. And this one is Burger Brothers, and that's Brad Burger. It's a camera store here right on Long Island. And then we got one more right now. As of right now, one more Neo, and that's donated by Jeremy Alms, some drone guy. So, and I might add, Dennis Lovelady committed even before the meetup ended last year. He said, Captain Ray, I'm going to give you guys a DJI flip next year as a giveaway prize. So I got to say thank you to all our sponsors. Really, it means so much. And everybody loves winning things. I know I do. I don't care if it's a hat or a T-shirt, but I don't have it ready because I used it today and it's being washed. But I won a nice tumbler at the Northeast Drone Meetup. And I got to say thank you for that, too. But I tell you, I think I covered everything in the intro. I don't want to leave our special guest in the back room too much longer because he's running out of shrimp and lobster. So I would like everybody, please, to give a warm welcome to Bob Fiore. He's coming to us all the way from Rhode Island.
Ooh, that's shrimp and lobster. That was good. That was good.
How you doing, Bob? Everything good?
Great. It was great seeing you up at the meetup. I got to tell you, that was one of the better ones that we've had so far. They keep getting better and better every year, and I am looking forward to this next April coming to my first Florida meetup. I haven't been to any of the previous ones. I'm already booked. I'm in there. Well, not booked. I'm reserved, and I'm going to book my flights and come on down to this one. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. I tell you, you're going to enjoy it. You really will. The guys that come, a lot of the guys went to the Northeast Drone Meetup, but everybody has such a great time, and it's great seeing everybody. And then we always get new people too that show up, and it's great to see the new drone pilots, So you're gonna
Yeah.
enjoy it. I'm glad you're
Yeah.
coming.
Mark Fisher's been trying to get me to go for the last couple of years. So I told him I'm coming this year.
Great, great. So Bob, have you been flying drones? I know you're a
Yeah.
busy guy, but what
I
type of
have.
flying
So
have you been
I haven't been posting as much as I usually do, and I haven't been making many YouTube videos. But I'm planning on getting back into it, especially into this second later part of the year. I've been mostly doing realty work. Been doing some, regular, myself personal flying around, getting my sunrise and stuff like that. But I've been mostly doing realty work, and it's a lot of fun. It's been getting more and more involved every year, and that's what I'm finding. I'm doing my everyday flying.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah.
And and when you do the work, what drones are you using? Or
Well, it depends on the scenario. The Maverick 3 Pro at some scenarios when I really need to, hone in on some aperture kind of, or a little bit more of uh, a detailed video kind of shot. But my heavy lifting is mostly with the Mini 4 Pro, and as of lately, the Air 3S. I had the Air 3, and I jumped into the Air 3S, and I got to tell you, what a difference! I love that drone, that 1 inch sensor, that low light. What I really love about it is one of the same reasons why I like the Mavic 3 Pro with the additional telephoto lens. When I'm
yep,
out capturing a sunrise, or we'll start with sunrise first, with that telephoto lens, without even moving the drone, switching from the main to that one, it changed the entire dynamic range, the whole coloring of the entire event. It just brings the foreground forward. It just changed the entire shot without even moving the drone. So I absolutely love that. And when it comes to the drones, I mean, when it comes to realty, it gives me better some different options as far as without moving the drone, getting that closed up, as well as the further away shot, depending on what I'm going for. And again, without even moving it. So it gives me that nice versatility with it that I love. Now the Mini 4 Pro, that's been my workhorse. It's more than paid for itself several times. What I love about that one too is small, innocuous. Some of those realty shoots that are in a very congested area or a lot of close neighbors want to keep it low key, want to keep it quiet, not disturb the peace or anything. And I've actually had a few shoots where they wanted to do some interior shots, and sometimes the Avata 2 is great with the FPV, but sometimes you just want to get that regular kind of shot or pictures. And I've actually used it with some indoor shots as well, and it holds its own. It really does a nice job with that.
all right, that's good. That's different. I
Yeah.
know, it can. The Mini 4 Pro can be used, no doubt about it. And it's good to hear that you use it. Really, it
Yeah,
is.
I am. As soon as that Mini 5 Pro becomes available, though, I'm definitely jumping onto that.
Okay, you're gonna get it. Yeah,
I
you
have
know,
to.
it's sad that they're so hard to get. It's not
Yeah.
like it was a few years ago. Well, a year ago, not even a year ago. You could just order them right from DJI, and you'd have it a couple of days later. But those days are
Well,
gone.
yeah, well, what's funny is I find myself stockpiling now. When I would change over a drone, I'd find myself in the past selling that drone when I'm buying another one. But now because they're not going to be available, and who knows what's going to happen by the end of the year, I'm stockpiling. Like I have the Air 3, and in the normal circumstances, I would have sold that Air 3 when I bought the Air 3S, but now I'm holding on to it. I don't know if down the road if I'm going to need it for something else, or God forbid something happens with the one of the other drones. I have another backup one, because let's be honest, with these DJI drones, they're just so well made, and they do such a great job. I would love American companies to make a equivalent drone. I think we're a few years away from that. And I honestly, with any kind of drone out there, I think DJI drones are right now a few years ahead of any other company that'd be just starting up. So to have a few extras on hand, like right now, my fleet is one of the largest that I've had at any given time. Because like I said, I would sell the previous ones, but it's by design, just to make sure I have something for what needed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, it's not looking good. I think they're going to be banned in December, but I haven't given up hope, complete hope. I still reach out to my representatives, put in the last request that they don't do it, but I'm sure it's fallen on deaf ears. But anyway, listen, guys, if you have any questions for Bob, please put them in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye out for them. And Bob is one of the best drone pilots in Rhode Island. I've known Bob a long time now. It's amazing how the years just passed, Bob.
It is. I was trying to look up when you had me on the show last. It felt like it was just a couple months ago, but then I think it was a couple of years ago actually.
Yeah,
So I appreciate I appreciate coming on today.
yeah. No, I appreciate you being on. And again, I like to rotate the guests.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against you. I would have you on a lot more. Believe me,
Oh no, I
you're a
didn't mean it like that. I just meant I can't believe how fast time's going by.
great guest, really. And
Yeah.
Bob, Bud Beaver's in the chat. How you doing, Bud? Good to see you. And there's usually I acknowledge everybody too, but I'll just say Warren was number one today, and I appreciate that, Warren. Jody was right behind him, number two, and everybody who tunes in on a Thursday night, I appreciate you. Know that. And I did receive some criticism about reading the names, just to let everybody know. So we're gonna vary it from now on. We're not gonna definitely do it every week, but I'll just name a few of the superstars like John Gregory and Josh Primack. But there's so many great drone pilots. Don't you agree, Bob?
Oh, 100%. I love seeing it. I see more and more out there with the posts, and it's amazing the stuff that they're capturing. At the drone meetup, I was talking to Deneen a little bit, and
And
she gets some
she's one of
really,
the
oh my
drone
goodness,
yeah, she's a drone celebrity for sure.
she's been getting shots all over the place. So it's incredible to watch. Some of the things that are out there.
Yeah,
So
she
what
she
have you
had
been flying lately?
what's that, Bob?
I said, what have you been flying mostly lately?
Well, my latest drone basically is the Mavic 3 thermal, So, but I also fly the Mavic 3 Pro. Just happen to have it right here. But I got
I
the
love
new.
it. The Mavic 3 Pro is such an amazing drone. I haven't bought the Mavic 4 Pro. I still love the Mavic 3 Pro.
Yes, right. It's a great drone. Yeah.
It is. It is.
But you can only have so many. I almost ordered the Mini 5 Pro. I almost got caught up in it, and I had the buy button on eBay and I actually hit it. But then they told me your account is suspended.
No.
And it's a long story. I won't go into it.
Well, I'm following it like I'm following everything else. I'm waiting for it to be available on Amazon, and then I'm going to grab it. So I don't remember how fast the Mavic 4 Pro was available on Amazon, but I was looking at like the mini mic. But and again, I know there's a difference between mics and drones. That was on pretty quick. Not the Insta, the DJI 360 was on pretty quick. So I'm looking forward to seeing how fast the Mini 5 Pro is, and then when it is, I'm just going to snatch one. I called up the New York City one today, and they had some in stock down there. I don't have the time right now to drive down there. They're
Right.
only selling one per person. They did have some in stock. They will not sell any over the phone. You can't buy any online. You have to go there in person. And I was tempted. But I just did not have the time.
You know what? Doesn't make sense to me why they can't sell it on a phone. I mean, a
I
credit
don't
card
know.
number is a credit card number. You know what I
You
mean?
get payment. Get payment. What's the difference?
Pass the shipping on to you, and
Yeah, I'll pay for the shipping.
yeah, exactly. So I have to disagree with that DJI store in New York City, even though I did speak to Audley yesterday. And again, he told me that they have them. They're including 1 year of refresh, but it's their in-store refresh. Because
Yes.
if you end up sending it to DJI, you don't know when you're going to get it back.
Well,
So,
that's it. And that's why when I heard it was in-store care refresh, that was what made me interested because I wouldn't want to ship it out just with everything that's going on and is going to be tied up in customs or whatever.
yes. Hey, Jim Anderson, how you doing? Good to see you. No. But it looks like it's going to be an awesome drone, really.
It is. It really does. And like I said, the versatility with the Mini 4 Pro has been so nice. What I'm really liking too is it. Like I said, it's got the 1-inch sensor, the lidar built in, but they switched from those the screw-in props to the twist locking. That right there is going to be a really nice addition to the Mini because those little screws, make sure you get the screwdriver on and avoid much tripping it out. And
right.
it's a nerve-wracking thing to do sometimes.
But as a question about how much, um, could have got it for 1170 on eBay. The one company was selling for 1170. Johnny ended up getting one for 1100. And when I spoke to Audley, he was saying it's a 1300 and change, but that includes that 1 year of refresh too. So
And I think that was what all did was the Fly More combo too.
yes,
Yeah.
right. So, but it's going to be a great drone. We'll see who gets it first. I look forward to the reviews. I don't know about you, but I enjoy watching the YouTube review videos. Do
Oh,
you?
definitely. I 100% do. I mean, so some of the explanations are the same, but each one they have their own unique take on it, and maybe a different look at certain things. So I like to try to capture as many as possible, just to try to get that good, bad, and the ugly stuff or whatever. But this one looks like it has a lot of check marks for me, so I'm excited about this one.
And one of the ones I really like that, well, I wouldn't say the best or the most, is Billy Kyle's. He used to put out such a great review when he reviewed the new drones, but unfortunately, he can't get them either.
Yeah,
It's I heard anyway.
Billy, Ken Dono, Russ would be one of the first three that I would jump to,
Yep,
because some
exactly.
of the other ones, they're like when Casey was making his, or Peter McKinnon, or Mark. But they're also just photographers. But those guys, are Billy, the Ken, these are drone pilots, so you get a different perspective from them. So I really appreciated theirs, just to get that insight from it. But unfortunately, anybody in the U.S. is just not getting it.
Right. John, Connecticut Pirate, he ordered one on eBay. So now we'll see how long it takes him to get it. So, but anyway,
Fingers crossed. I'm kind of hoping to come up on Amazon in about a week or so. We'll see. But that's just
yeah,
me being optimistic. What does have me optimistic though is talking to all and them, the DJI in New York, when the Mavic 4 Pro came out, maybe because it's a much bigger drone, there was a very limited stock. And the Mini 5 Pro, I know they don't have a ton of abundance, but they have far more, it seems like, of that versus the Mavic 4. So I'm hoping that it's a little bit available sooner than the Mavic 4 was.
right. I know. We got a question from John, Connecticut Pirate, for you, Bob. Is reality work Bob's full-time job or side hustle? And what does he use for video editing software?
So it's not full time. It's part time. And my video, when I'm making my videos, I am uh what is it?
How you doing, Joe?
For the realty, it's sent out. I work with Choppy Media, but when I'm making my personal videos, I'm using Final Cut Pro X.
Okay. Yep.
I find it's good for me. I like it. I know there's some better systems out there, but for me, the Final Cut Pro, it's just the easier one for me to work with.
Yeah. Well, I'm a basic editor. iMovie.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. I started off with iMovie, but the Final Cut Pro, I wanted some different plugins and some different transitions and some other options to do it with, and I ended up gravitating over to that. But it's like I said, I know there are better ones out there, and some people complain about the Final Cut, but for me, it works out pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you, but I enjoy editing the videos. A lot of guys dread it; they hate it. But when I edit my videos, it brings me right back to that day that I was flying, and I enjoy it. I do.
No, I definitely do, and just trying to get those different transitions. I mean, sometimes it's just the straight out cuts, but other times I'm trying to make it a little bit more creative. And for me, that's that's the exciting part, because I am definitely not a professional editor by any stretch of the imagination, but I love the enjoyment of trying to figure something out and trying to make it a little bit more creative.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, listen, let's show one of your videos right now. So let me see
Oh
if I
boy.
can bring it up. And
So listen, it's been a while since I've been making them, and I think the last one I made was about the Mini 4 Pro. I am in the looks of making one for the A3S, and once the Mavic, I'm sorry, the Mini 5 Pro comes out, I'm definitely going to make one there. But some of the more recent ones was on the Mini 4 Pro. And then there's a little bit of a stretch that I wasn't making anything for a little bit there.
This is an old one, Bob. So
video, but I felt the need to. It is the longest video I've made so far on my channel, about 30 minutes, and with just cause. You clicked on the thumbnail, you know what it's about. It's about the USS Massachusetts and Battleship Cove. I went there 2 years ago. I made a video, and I thought I taught it pretty good, but no, I didn't even come close. I did not realize just how many levels to the ship there is that I must have went down 4 or 5 to the part where it says you cannot go any further. I didn't realize about the hospital and the base. Now, obviously, it's wartime. People are going to get injured, and they got to be treated. Didn't even think about an operating room, dentist chair, how many months they're out there, and they must just need regular maintenance. The technology rooms, breaking down the communications, the torrents, how they operate those 16-inch guns, everything. I just kind of blew by, just didn't even pay attention to, or didn't even know it was there, or to tour around, didn't even know you had access to it. I tried to get more this time. That video I made 2 years ago was my most watched video at about 25,000. And for me and my channel, that's a lot. So I wanted to return the favor and try to get more in depth. I wanted to get more to show for those of you that can't travel right now with the pandemic, or maybe never been and you want to see more. So I really hope you enjoy it. And if there's sections that you're really not interested in, just, skin around, just do what you want to do, scan through the video. But I do hope you check it out. I do hope you enjoy it. And let's see what we see.
It's a great intro. Great.
That's right. We are back at the Battleship Cove, USS Massachusetts.
This is such a great place to fly, Bob. We went there.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I made 2 of these videos, and honestly, you can make a string of them. There's just so much history and so much to them. Just to go on them, it was a lot of fun.
Wow, we got great close-up.
Okay, so there are a few ships here. Of course, the big one, the USS Massachusetts. Then we have the USS Joseph P. Kennedy Jr., the submarine, the USS Lionfish, a Soviet-built missile corvette, the Hidden Sea.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
And the little speedy PT cruisers, PT boats. PT cruiser.
It's a great video. I'm learning a lot.
We are going to start on Big Meme first. We're going to start on the USS Massachusetts. Okay, so I want to preface my video by saying this.
You're a vlogger.
I've never served in the military. I do want to thank all of you that have had, still do, the time, everything that you put in. What was really nice about this video, the security was and the freedom to do everything we're doing, so many people, including making this video today. Relatives. I'm also not somebody who's nautical, so I don't know all the terms. I don't know all the military terms. I'm not a war buff, military buff, World War II buff. So I want to apologize in advance if I happen to people that reached out to me.
What I do is I show you a video, and it's sort of a tease to get everybody to subscribe to your channel. But if you want to watch the rest of that video, guys, go to Bob's channel, and if you're not subscribed, do it now. But yeah, no, that was a great video. I like your style. I really do.
I'm lucky enough to live a half hour away from Battleship Cove, and I don't get out there enough. But it was so cool and interesting just to tour through it and just to learn just how much history is. And I couldn't do it justice. I don't pretend to be a war buff. I don't pretend to be a military buff. But it was incredible, and it's so large, but the quarters were so tight, and I just imagine these service crew on these ships in the submarine for months at a time in these tight quarters, and it's like, wow, that must have been so crazy for them. And then throw in the action of war and everything else that was going on at the time. But it was so nice to hear from so many people that really were happy to see it, and whether it was a remembrance or they'd never been there, so they were just kind of excited to see it. But it was and still is a couple of my larger watch videos, but it's definitely my videos that I had the most interactive as far as comments and stuff like that. So I really had a fun time making them.
Yeah, no, it's an incredible ship, really. I never forget it. It was a long time ago when I slept on that ship with my son and the Boy Scouts, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Really. Yeah. So what other type of fun videos do you like doing?
So what's funny is I kind of feel like a little bit of like a jinx. For a while there, I must have made about a dozen boosted board videos. I still ride them. I still have fun with them, and they're out of business. Made a lot of DJI videos. They're potentially on the rocks. So I feel like if you want to have a thriving business, don't let me make a video of it. You know, just just stick to somebody else. But no, I have a lot of fun with flying the drones, riding electric skateboards, and just well, lately the last 5 months, my grandson, so it's been a lot of fun with him. As soon as he gets older, I'll be getting him involved with some of this stuff. But yeah, no, just the stuff that you'll see in the videos. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. That's great, actually. You know, I tried to get Mark Fisher to come on with you tonight, but he had a prior commitment. He couldn't make it, you know. And I
He's
know
a busy
Mark,
guy.
a big part of your life. You and him are very good friends. And he speaks
Yeah,
so highly of you, by the way. He really thinks the
Mark.
world of you.
Mark is one of those people that is just so genuine. What you see is what you get, and he would do anything for you. He is just such a great guy. He really is. You know, he is the true definition of if you look up friend in a dictionary. He is just right there.
Yes, no doubt about it. Yeah. And I've learned a lot talking to him, too. I pick his brain. I'll call him up, you know, see how he's doing. But then I'll start asking him questions, and he's teaching me different things.
Oh, he loves it. He
Yes,
loves it. He'll take the time. Yep.
he likes
He
sharing
was
his.
he was trying to put together, and he was having some meetups where it was just editing. Meet up at some kind of a diner or a restaurant and just kind of
Remember
go
that?
over some editing techniques and stuff like that. So he's someone that definitely pays it forward and tries to help others. Gain more experience on whether it's flying or editing or making videos. And he's cool. He's got some of the coolest editing I've seen as far as transitions and creativity and and speed ramping stuff like that. His videos are kind of fun, really fun to watch.
Yes, they are. No doubt about it. You know, I tend to think my videos are kind of boring. You know, they're a little slow. You know, but when Mark makes a video, they're zipping around, and he's got these transitions coming in, flying in, and flipping out.
He makes some videos. I'm like, I don't remember that place being that much fun, but okay, I'll go back.
Yeah. So I don't know if I said hello to Chris Hope, but if I didn't, hi Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. And Joe Fortaleo, Tennessee Joe. You know, Joe Fortaleo is now Tennessee Joe. He moved to Tennessee. So
So now, didn't Mark also at one of those Florida meetups go diving for somebody's drone?
yeah, well, he was the hero of the first annual South Florida drone meetup. Somebody lost their drone in the intercoastal waterway, and immediately Mark stripped down. I like to tease him down to his underwear, but he was wearing a Speedo, I think.
Oh no!
He went in and he ended up searching for it. We all saw exactly where it went in the water because it was only 30 feet from the shoreline, 25 feet. And, you know, Mark's searching around. And now that we know he actually found it, but he kept us in suspense, you know. And
Oh,
next
he
thing,
had it, but didn't show it.
is he going to find it, you know? And then
Oh, okay.
he
He
comes up.
dramaed it up.
So that was great. That was
Drama.
a great moment. He was the hero of the South Florida drone meetup. Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
but and the other thing is, he got cut up on the barnacles on the rocks when he was going in.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's barnacles on the rocks. So, but
See, I'm looking forward to going down to my first one. What I love about living in Rhode Island, New England area is the coastline. I mean, going whether it's still the way down Southern Point, Westerly, up to Newport, Jamestown. But that's what I'm looking forward to going down to Florida. I see some of your videos, Ken's, everybody else down there, and the coastline is just so beautiful. I just got to get down there and get them.
yeah, we got Barkley. Barkley usually lurks, but he's in the chat, active in the chat tonight. How you doing, Barkley? So, and there's David, AZ Drone Dude. Terry Dugas, how you doing? And I promise I will make you a moderator. I will. I said it 2 or 3 weeks now. But I'm getting a phone call from Amagansett, New York, so that's probably a scam.
They want to extend your vehicle's warranty.
But anyway, so, and again, if anybody has any questions for Bob, put them in the chat. I want to take the time to show the viewer video of the week right now. And this week, it's going to be Rick Williamson. He's another incredible drone pilot, editor. And Mark met me at that. Have you been to the Grits place with Mark for breakfast yet? You know where?
No. Yeah,
Guy,
I know what you're talking about. I haven't.
OVs. It's called OVs. Well,
Yeah,
Mark
no.
having breakfast with me there, and Rick ended up coming there also. And Mark then proceeded to take us to the Troll. You know, that new Troll.
Oh yeah, over in East Providence. Yep.
This is Skipper. So this is Rick Williamson's video.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job.
They got them all up the coast. They have a few down in southern Rhode Island. They got this one, then going up towards Boston. There's some, I think, even further north.
Look at that. It's so impressive.
So cool.
And you got the windows right across the way. Shift. I love this kind of flying. It's really good.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
think it's a great video, great soundtrack. But if you're not subscribed to Rick Williamson, subscribe to his channel, Buckeye Drone. Look at that ship, really.
Some nice angles. Look at that.
Yep.
Nice and smooth. Nice shot.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, if you want to watch more like this channel, and you can watch the rest of that and some of his others, because he really does some great job on his videos. So, and again, I probably missed some questions showing that video, but if I did, I apologize.
Yeah, if we want to see if there's any, because unfortunately, I'm going to have to jump in a couple seconds. I just don't want to miss if anybody had any questions or anything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you taking the time to be on. I really do.
And I apologize. Normally I'd be on for the normal time. I just saw something kind of came up today that I have to take care of.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem at all. When you got to leave, you got to leave. But if anybody has any last final questions for Bob before he leaves, ask him now. Put it in the chat. Oh, what's your channel name? It's your name, right?
My name, Bob Fiore. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fiore.
Yep. So, and
more videos to come soon.
Yeah, I know.
I picked up some Freewell ND filters for the A3S. I'm planning on making a video on that. Looking forward to the Mavic 5 Pro coming in. I'm gonna Mini 5 Pro coming in. I'm gonna make a video on that. And there was I was a big GoPro fan and I loved them right up until the Action 5 Pro. DJI with the Action 5 Pro for me surpassed the GoPros. I love it with that low light.
Throw it out. No.
No, listen, I got the 13 right here. The 13, it's a really nice camera. It does a lot of great things. What I love about the GoPro 13, and I think GoPro's onto something. They got made fun of it a little bit by some people saying that they're just trying to sell accessories. But I love the thought of being able to change the lenses. They went from something a little bit more of a focus, which I thought was very, very cool. Changing the focal length on the GoPro. That right there had me wanting it, and I'm hoping they expand it further with the 14.
Yeah, I have a 10, so and I hardly use it. I should have sold it 3 years ago when I had the chance.
But so I love the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3 is my favorite vlogging camera. However, if I'm doing something active, boosted board riding, hiking or something, I'm so afraid to bang it and damage it. That's where the Action 5 Pro comes into play. But what I love is whether I'm making a video using 1 or 2 to 3 different styles of cameras, if they're all DJI, it's that much easier to color grade and match them all together. So sticking with that same brand for the codecs and all that, it makes life easier for me.
Okay. Yeah. Now Joe has an interesting comment. I don't know if you can see it. Fiore is my wife's cousin's name in upstate New York. I wonder if there's any relation there, Bob.
So Fiore, I know of a couple of families in Rhode Island. There's a Fiore grouping. Mine is mostly in North Providence, and there's another grouping in Cranston, Rhode Island. But I don't know of any in any of my relatives in upstate New York. So I'm not sure.
Thanks for posting Bob's channel in the chat, John. Appreciate it.
And somebody just Terry just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. I promise I have more coming out on the way.
And Johnny Drone Flyer, another drone superstars in the chat now. You know, I had a beg and plead with him to come to the Northeast Drone meetup because Johnny's actually afraid of flying on planes.
Well, it was nice to finally meet him. I've seen his work, but it was nice to meet him at the group.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good that he finally booked the ticket and he got up there, and I know he had a great time. I was his chauffeur most of the time, so
That's all right.
and we did have a great time. And there's Jacob and Goncalves. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah.
How's everybody? And
You know-
sorry,
you know him,
Captain.
right? He's one of your local guys up there.
Oh yeah. But I do apologize, Captain. I do got to jump. Thank you so much for having me on. My cat's knocking over the tripod here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
All
it
right.
being on.
Thank you
It's
for
an
being on.
honor. And I'm so happy that I won a Captain Ray T-shirt that I didn't have it autographed at the time, but I'm going to bring it with me to the South Florida meetup so I can get it autographed. Maybe put it up in the frame. I'm going to put it right over here on the wall over here. And
Yeah.
I thank
Good.
everybody. I appreciate everybody. And thank you, Captain. I'll catch you next time.
All right, Bob. Have a good night. Thank you for being on. Good night. Well, I tell you, man. I tell you, he is an awesome, awesome guy. He really is. So, what I'm gonna do now, if I can figure out how to do it, is I don't think the other guest, TeeJay, is gonna show because he agreed to be on, but I hadn't heard from him since we scheduled it, and I tried to confirm it in the beginning of the week, and he didn't respond to that. So he's probably busy or maybe he forgot about it. But anyway, I put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to join, feel free. Otherwise, I'll wing it by myself, and I'll show a couple of videos because I wanted to show this because I'm so proud of this video, and hopefully I won't blow the whole stream. But anyway, as you know, I've been searching for sharks lately and whales out in the Hamptons. Today I'm flying with Jeff Norman. I decided to do a hyperlapse at the sunrise. You guys know I talk a lot in my videos. After an hour, I finally spotted a shark. There it is. Do you see it down there? Only stays up for a minute and then goes deep. The spot. I'm nowhere near as good. There were quite a few seagulls flying around too, so you have to be careful of them. And there's another shark down there. Yeah, it made my day. You don't know how you get so excited when you're looking for sharks and then you finally see one. But look at all the bunkers. This was the largest school of bunker that I've seen this year. And those bunker right there, they're about 12 to 18 inches long. And there's thousands and thousands of them. Oh, somebody wants to no, we're not going to play the harmonica tonight, John. This shot is taken from 350 feet altitude. Yeah. But that's what a school looks like. And it's hard to spot. It really is. And I'm sure I've missed them. I get mesmerized looking at the bunker. So, but if anybody else has looked for like sharks or whales, I love let me know in the chat. Zoom telephoto lens on this Mavic 3 Pro. Hey, Steve and Drones, how you doing, Steve? And again, that was an awesome drone
Please
flying
hit the like button
event that
and
you put on
subscribe to
for
my
us?
channel now. And if you hit the little bell, you'll be notified of our newly released videos.
Look at that school, really. And there's also bluefish feeding on those bunkers too. But we were there to find the sharks, and we found them. So that was cool. Yeah. So anyway, and I always have a good time flying with Jeff Norman. I tease him, he teases me, and we have a good time. We have a lot of laughs. And I know he was very, very jealous of me yesterday because I had the pleasure of flying with John Gregory, the Connecticut pirate. John came across on the Bridgeport to Port Jefferson ferry, and I met him down in Port Jefferson. And I ended up flying the ferry as he was coming into the dock. So I'm going to bring. We got a guest in the back room, but he's complaining. There's no shrimp and lobster back there. So I'm going to bring him in very shortly. But John and I, we had a great time yesterday. John, thank you for coming over. And I'm going to let somebody in the chat. Well, anybody take a guess who's in the back room. I give somebody one guess, two guesses. He's one of the drone superstars. So, he's in the back room. I'll give him another 10 seconds and then I'm going to bring him in. So, no, it's not Scott. Good guess, though, Barkley. No, it's not Johnny. But anyway,
Hey!
Hey, got it. Dave got it.
I didn't know I was supposed to be on with Bob. I didn't know that because Gary messaged me a link and then David AZ had messaged me and I didn't know. I was like, wait, what?
TeeJay, I'm so glad you jumped in. Really, thank you for jumping in.
Hey, no problem. I'm glad to be here.
But now we have another drone superstar in the back room too, and he's complaining you didn't leave him any shrimp and lobsters.
What happened?
Hey,
John! What's going on, man?
What's up?
Hey, John. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good.
Thank you for coming over. What'd you think about yesterday?
Thanks for having me. It was fantastic. It really was. I mean, just, you know what? It was the best midweek flight I've ever had. I got more secret spots now.
You probably say that to everybody.
I was so bummed that I wasn't able to join you guys. I wish I was able to come down there and hang out, or come up there and hang out with you guys. But
oh yeah, man, that was a great time. It really was.
John and Josh and Steve and Holly and Mark Fisher, they put on such a great drone event. Really.
Yeah, it looked like you guys had a blast over there.
Yeah, we did. We really did. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I know next year's will be bigger and better, right, John?
Oh, let me tell you something. We got sponsors signing all over the place.
Yeah,
trying to get this.
Yeah, you're ready.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. That is a nice.
Hey, Ray. Ray, have you seen this yet?
It looks good. I like the color. Yeah.
It's, you know what? I'll tell you what. It fits. It fits. It's definitely a pirate T-shirt.
Yeah. And it's true. You do have the life. You got the life. You and Holly.
That's a cool shirt, actually.
Yeah, that's this is there's only a couple of these around. I don't really know where they came from. I think Jeremy knows where it came from.
Yeah, looks good.
Ray, what's that? What's that in the back of the studio? I see something in the back of the studio there.
Yeah. Oh, you mean over
there?
The
other side. There you go. Oh, there. Look at that. There's what's that? I see something over there.
Right there.
You got one of the shirts there too.
Yeah.
I do.
That's cool.
But anyway,
oh boy.
Well, if anybody has any questions now for these two gentlemen, please put it in the chat. I'll try to keep an eye out. But TeeJay, have you been flying much?
No, but you know what? I just got a new controller from my Air 2S that Paul Murray had sent to me. So now I don't have to hook up my phone and my tablet. So I got the RC controller.
Yes, that's a great
Nice.
controller.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That is very, very.
Beautiful.
It's a whole lot better now, so I don't have to do my phone or my tablet anymore.
I tell you, what a difference, huh?
I did a test flight with it after I had paired it and all the stuff, and actually it flew pretty well. And then I went out what was it? Yesterday evening? Yeah, yesterday evening. And then it started to drizzle a little bit, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I better get my drone back before it starts pouring down rain."
That happened to us yesterday also. On our third secret location, it started drizzling and raining, and then we got a break. So John and I decided to let's go for it, right, John?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Listen, you can only crash a drone once, twice due to rain. Who knows? We'll see. But no, we did. I was really rain. I was surprised, and you know what? Right as soon as I got back to Connecticut, it cleared up.
I know. I saw that. Yeah, you guys.
You know,
Very nice night, and it's later in the afternoon. It cleared up here too.
Nice.
Yeah, but
hey, Steve, how you doing?
Barkley goes, "What's with the facial hair, and why does TeeJay look like an '80s porn star?" That's funny.
He's just looking for an autograph.
We got a question. Let's see what it says. What's with the facial hair? Why does
that's the question. That's what I was just reading that. I was just
reading
that's
that. Funny. That's a good one, Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, as you know, John, it's very hard to keep up with the comments.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. But I tell you what, though, we do have that contest coming up, right?
Yeah, tell us about that. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So pretty much what we've put together is we have a first, second, and third prize for anyone that gets the best videos out there. And it's going to be voted on by the community. So this way, first prize is going to be a $100 gift card for Visa. Second, it comes up as a runner-up is a $100 gift card from Visa. And third place is a $100 gift card from Visa.
That's pretty good. That's actually,
you know what?
That's great, John.
We'll put it out there for everybody, and it's going to be the community vote. We're going to put it up on Drone Rogue's Facebook page. And if somebody doesn't have Facebook, they can actually get a hold of Josh or I, and we can post it for them. And we'll just let everybody vote on it, and whoever comes up with the most votes, they first, second, and third.
Johnny.
I love you guys too. I love you guys too, Barkley. I love everybody.
He wants to take third, Johnny.
Johnny's got third. All right, Johnny. Well, listen, I'll see what I can do.
Trying to rig it, Warren. He's trying to rig it, Warren. So, anyway, I don't know if you got John. I was lucky enough to get a hike and fly pen. From Andrew. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I gotta say thank you.
That's
Andrew.
Awesome.
Really. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to hit Andrew up next time I see him. I know he's coming down to South Florida drone meetup. And if I'm not mistaken, he's already on the.
I had asked him about that, and he said he was going to try to come because I think he had some other obligation to take care of. So he said he was going to try to make it, but.
So John also wants to know where we went to fly yesterday, and the first stop was Port Jefferson Harbor. As soon as John got off of the ferry, he sent it up, and then we went out to Mount Sinai Harbor, John, and we didn't even see the Osprey. The Osprey weren't even there.
Yeah.
And then we went out to the Shoreham Power Plant. So,
that
was
really impressive.
Look at the Shoreham Power Plant.
I'll tell you what, Ray. Honestly, I've seen a couple of your videos before, and I was like, it's one place I always wanted to see. And when we finally got there, it was a whole lot bigger than I thought. It looks a whole lot bigger in person than it does on camera. That's for sure. But that was wild. It's such a great area too. I mean. It's got everything. Just got everything,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, what's nice too is it's got those creeks in the back area. That's the waiting. It's called the main creek is the Wading River Creek. That's what it's called.
Okay.
but those tributaries go right off of it. And then obviously you got the Long Island Sound right there. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got some really good shots of some wildlife out there that I'm actually going to do some videos and produce some stuff and send it out there. So we've got it.
yeah, good. And everybody probably wants to know what you use for your video editing.
Let me see. I've been working with Filmora. I've been working with Final Cut Pro, which I honestly can't get a good grasp on. And I've been trying to dive into DaVinci. So I think DaVinci is going to be the way to go for me. You know?
Yep. What about
yeah,
you, TeeJay? What do you use?
For
video editing.
Oh, I used CapCut.
Okay,
That's pretty much the
CapCut.
only platform I use. So
yeah, and that's a good one.
that's a
Johnny uses that too. CapCut.
Yeah, that's a good editing platform to use. Is CapCut. It's got a lot of cool features and stuff like that in there. So
yeah,
I did get to pick up some treasure yesterday, Ray.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I did get to pick up some treasure yesterday.
Treasure.
Yeah.
Oh yes, right. Yeah, that's the new. Let me make you big if I remember how to do that. Let's see. We'll make you. How do you do it?
Oh, are those stickers? Is that a sticker or a poker chip?
It's a poker chip.
I can't do it. They changed this on me. All right. Yeah, Jeremy. Again, thanks to Jeremy, he made me these little poker chips. You know.
That's cool.
Yeah. So thank you again to Jeremy. But I'm keeping on. Spin the wheel. Oh, I can't forget to do the contest too. We might as well do that right now. And you guys are eligible because you don't know what the lucky number is. And again, it's sponsored by John Gregory's. Monthly drawing, $10 Amazon gift card. So put in your lucky numbers, guys. 1 to 25 right now. I'll try to keep an eye out. And I usually miss it. All right. Let's see. And once I go back, then I really mess up. But somebody almost got it. A couple people almost got it. Nope, not 88, Philip. 1 to 25. And not 107, Barkley. Let's see. All right.
Wow.
I'm up with it. Nobody's getting it. Somebody got it. I see it. All right. I do see it. Hopefully this is the first number 4. Number 4. Philip Koshak got it. So,
Philip got it. Woohoo.
Very good. Your name will go in the hat.
Looks like.
Very good. So,
yeah. Philip was first.
So I'll put it right in here, Philip. Right in the hat. Lucky hat. But, and did I talk about the tip of the week? No, I didn't talk about the tip of the week. Let me do that right now, quick. Nothing fancy. It's just start a YouTube channel, guys, if you don't have your own YouTube channel yet. You don't have to worry about people criticizing your videos, and they don't have to be long. Do shorts right in the beginning. But John, what do you think about that tip? And do you have a tip for the viewers?
You're absolutely right, and you're absolutely right when it comes to that, Ray. You just put it out there. You know, you don't have to get crazy with editing because you know what, you're going to wind up amassing so much flight time, and you're not sharing it with anybody. And just put it out there, you know, and take the criticism or take the joy. I've done a couple of things on Facebook and put some stuff out there for people, and I can't believe the amount of interaction me throwing with no small and nothing crazy at all. No, and I mean, I'm 10, 15,000 people liking this stuff, and it's just like wow, you know, telling me how it's changed their life and this and that, and we really appreciate the memories, and So it really meant a lot to me. So it really got me back thinking about things.
Yeah. And what about you, TeeJay? You have a tip for the viewers? One tip?
I mean, just pretty much just start. I don't know, just like you said, just do short. Just start off with shorts, and then just go from there. You don't necessarily have to do. I mean, you could do drone videos, or you could, just be creative and just review stuff. Just open your mind to be creative and just do what you think viewers are gonna like to watch, so that way that you can get watch as much watch time as possible.
Well, we got another drone superstar. That's Rob Kamada. He's in the chat now. So, how you doing, Rob?
What's up, Rob?
Hey, chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing Rob, right? We were teasing him because you guys don't know. He drinks a lavender vodka too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm not going to tell the Pirate Queen. She's going to be all about that.
So, but I tell you guys, thank you for popping in the live stream tonight. I know Bob had a
Thanks for having us.
and it's always good to see you guys and have you on. But Rob says he's been lurking, so it's a good thing we weren't talking bad about it. So, yep, Rob is a superstar, no doubt about it. Yep.
Barkley.
Yeah. But anyway, it's all about having fun. The Fly for Fun show started it all for me and Johnny, and that's what we try to promote. Get out there and fly for fun. But you guys that are professionals, make a couple of bucks while you're doing it too.
Nah, no way. All set with that. No, thank you.
But anyway, I'll let you say your goodbyes now, TeeJay. I'll let you go.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on here. It's cool to hang out with you as always. You need to get back down to Florida sometime soon.
November 15th. I'll be down November 15th.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll see you
John,
then.
you need to get back. You need to get down to Florida too.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've got a couple of plans. Maybe something in February for the Jupiter area, and then definitely for April for the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Nice.
So
nice.
yeah, I'm coming back down. I can't wait.
Anyway, and John, you could say your goodbyes now. Anything you'd like to promote, like maybe the Northeast Drone Meetup 2026?
Well, that's definitely coming up. There's no doubt about it. But we've got not we have, but the Vegas drone meetup's coming up November 7th and 9th. So that's going to be a big hit. I'm not going to be able to go, sadly, but I'll put it on the schedule for next year. But those guys they're doing a heck of a job, and I think we've got some special guests coming on the show Monday night, if I'm not mistaken, Josh. We're going to confirm this week, but we'll see. But we announce our contest next week, so everybody tune in. We'll check things out. Who knows? Maybe we'll win something.
You started that new live stream, and I gotta say, you guys are doing a phenomenal job with it. You took Scotty's old spot, and I know it's going to be one of the top drone shows, no doubt about it.
We're trying. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun, and I think that's what's making it. Josh and I we really compliment each other, and it's been a lot of fun. Even behind the scenes, we're having a lot of fun.
Well, I got to say thank you both for being on, coming in late. You were surprise guest tonight. So anyway,
I got a channel to promote.
Okay,
Jerry Richards. If you're not subscribed to Stay High Productions, go and subscribe now. This guy's awesome.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Yeah,
he sent me a shirt along with stickers and his personal business card.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. We got another drone celebrity in the chat. Ronnie's in the chat now. But Ronnie, hi, Ronnie. Bye, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
We're signing off now, Ronnie. So, but anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for tuning in tonight. The show wouldn't be a success without you. I truly appreciate it. And just get out there. As our show says, fly for fun, but most importantly, fly safely. And we'll see you again next week, same time,
Adios.
same place.